Hello pilots and ground crew, welcome back to my channel again. Right, another one for new pilots today. What it is, well, it's about batteries, but for micro quads. Right, you're a new pilot, you've just got yourself a micro quad, a 3-inch or something like that. What's the best size Lipo to use? Well, there's no such thing as the best size. Some people, I mean, I've been running on 3-cell and 4-cell, but some people say, oh, always start with 4-cell because sooner or later you're going to go up to 4-cell, which is true. Actually, that is true. Right, 9 times out of 10, if you start on a 3-cell Lipo, right, once you progress more, you're going to move up to a 4-cell on most quads. Right, because it gives you more of a punch, more power, but that's not necessarily always true. Alright, yes, I just said I use 3-cell and 4-cell. I've literally just bought myself some more 4-cells, right, which I'll show you in a minute for the process of the demonstration videos you'll see in a moment. Yeah, I've done 3 flights. I've done a flight with a 700 milliamp Lipo 3-cell, which are cheap. Alright, all the links and everything will be in the description, which are cheap though, less than £5. I've also done a 650mm 4-cell Tattu and an 850mm 4-cell Tattu. If that's how you pronounce it, I always get that word wrong. Right, and it's a case of, I often get asked which is the best to use and stuff. Well, personally, it all depends what you want to do. Because you're going to roughly, out of the 3-cell 700 and the 854 cell, you're going to get roughly the same amount of flight time. So it's not going to make a great deal of difference to your flight time. It'll make a little bit, right, but not a great deal of flight time difference. But power wise, right, and speed and oomph and pump, yeah, it's going to make a lot of difference. But just like model aeroplanes, some people just like to go out and fly around and they're not interested in blasting them, powering them up and stuff like that. And it's the same with quads and micro quad, well, any quads. Right? Some people, right, like to go out, do a bit of freestyle like me and blasting them around and stuff like that. And then some people just like to go out and fly and enjoy the experience of flying. Right? So there's no need to have loads of power, right, to blast out everywhere. So anyway, I'll just show you the batteries real quick on the table. I've done 3 quick videos, like I said, one with a 3-cell 700, one with a 4-cell 650, and one with a 854 cell. Right? And I'm showing you it on DVR footage so you can see the timer and the milliamps drawn and things like that, so you can really make up your own mind. I haven't pushed it. I've done a few little flips and rolls on each one of the flights. I've kept each flight at about 2 minutes, right, because I didn't want to drag the video on too long, and also, right, it won't really be fair to push them to the limit because some will last longer than others. Plus the 3-cells were a lot older actually. I've had them a while now. But yeah, so I've kept it at 2 minutes per flight, right, so you've got like 6 minutes of flying coming, unless I cut the video, sort of like jump it a little bit, right, but I might do that, I might not do that, because I want you to see really the milliamps that are getting drawn and stuff, so you can make up your own minds of what will be best for you because of the prices, because you're going from less than £5 to like nearly 20 quid. Alright, there's a hell of a jump in prices. Okay then, let's just take a quick look at the batteries just so you can see them just before we head out to the flight footage. And right at the end, after the flight footage, which a lot of you might jump to, I'll do 3 shots. I'll try and get them all on the one screen of the end of the flight where it shows you how much battery you've used, how many milliamps you've used, your minimum maximum current rate. I think I have that turned on. Right, but you'll get a gist of, you'll able to make up your own choice whether you want to spend a lot of money, right, or a little bit of money, and it all depends on how much punch, right? But if you want the punch, go for the bigger 4 cells, right? If you want a gentle fly, go for the 3. But let's just take a look at the batteries, then we'll move on to the video, and then you can make up your own minds. Like I said, this is for new pilots, right? Alright then, let's take a quick look at the batteries. Hello pilots. Right, first of all, I haven't put all these batteries out just to say, hey, look at me, I'm clever, or out like that. But I have put them out to show you I've got a few for the micro quad, right? And I've done this test on basically almost all of them to get a better reading, so that my opinions aren't just flying one Lipo and saying this is the best or this isn't the best. I've tested different. I've done this test, I should say, a few times, right, on different batteries, and the results are all coming out roughly the same. Right, now I've covered that bit, I'll just move some of this stuff out the road, just so we can get a closer look of some of these boxes. Sorry about this, but I just wanted to clarify that in case someone says, well yeah, that might just be one battery. I don't need all these out as well. Right, because these are the 700, ignore that blue tape, I just put that round just for holding the wires because they're quite long wires. Yeah, these are the 700 Turnigy ones, like I said, less than £5, and while I was at that price, I picked up about 15 of the bloody things, because at that price they was great. And yeah, we've got the Tattu. I always want to say Tatooine. Remember Star Trek? Not Star Trek, Star Wars, Tatooine, where Luke Skywalker goes. Yeah, I know, I'm sad. I won't do my Yoda impersonation. No, so anyhow, this is what I was saying. Less than £5, 3 cell, 700 milliamp. These I got when they was on offer, and the 654 cell, right, you can pick them up for round about the £15 mark, right, depending on where you look. You can pay up to £20, and the 850 4 cell, you're looking at between, well, if you go on eBay, there's some plonkers selling them for 60 quid each, and I'm thinking, yeah right, 60 quid for one Lipo, I don't think so, pal. But yeah, that's just their battery marker, so I know if it's charged or not charged. Get them from Hobby King if you're interested. Just type in battery marker. They're pretty good. I have them on all my batteries. I haven't put one on that one. Yeah, but so what do I think before I show you the video? Well, I was using these and I still use them, which you'll see in the video. They're pretty damn good. They're great for flying around. You get just under 3 minutes flight time with them, and you do get a bit of a punch and a kick, but they're a great battery, especially if you're a new pilot. There's no point paying a fortune. I mean, you can be paying 20 odd, 25 quid, yeah, 15 odd quid. You have to shop around. You can get them cheaper, you can pay more, as I just said, but you shop around, alright? But yeah, for £5 or less than £5, I got a load of these, and they're bloody good little batteries they are. Right, they're not brilliant. Right, they ain't got loads of power, loads of punch, loads of oomph, but they're good enough, as you'll see in the video. Right, the 654 cell Tattu. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but the 654 cell Tattu. These are really, I'd say, almost very similar, along the same sort of lines as longevity, shall we say, flight time, right, as the cheaper ones. You do get, because it's 4 cell, you do get more power, so you can get a bigger punch out and things like that. But this as well will last roughly round about the 3 minute mark, right, which will leave you about 30% in your battery, which is what you want really, about 30%. When you finish flying, you want about 30% left in your batteries, and that goes for all Lipos. Now, your 4 cell 850, once again, depending on how you're flying, right, but the way you saw in the video, right, where I'm doing some flips and rolls, but I'm not going too mental, right, you're looking at round about the 3 minute mark, maybe just over 3 minutes, but there's not a lot in it. However, because it's 854 cell, which you think these are both 4 cell batteries, right, but the difference is, well, night and day. Right, between the 650 and the 850, difference is night and day. So this is holding 850. So plus with the cell count, the C count, you can get a hell of a good punch with these. So if you're after something powerful, go for this. But if you're a brand new pilot and you're planning, if you're already flying mini quads and stuff like that, and 250 size quad, 5-inch size quads and stuff, then get something like this if you can afford it. Right, if you've moved on to micros, because you're going to be more used to it and you're going to want the punch, you're going to want the power. But if you're brand new to micros, get something like this. But I'm not telling you what to buy, I've just gear. Bloody phone's ringing. Pause. Sorry about that, it was the phone. And I don't mind telling you, he didn't have thrown me off for one. It was asking me if I've just come out of rehab. I said, no, I ain't come out of rehab. Are you sure? Yes, I'm pretty sure I have not just come out of rehab. Oh, right. We must have got the wrong number. I mean, bloody hell. Anyway, where the hell was I? I have no idea. Right, I believe we've covered the batteries, we've covered the prices. Right, so let's take a look at the flight footage so you can decide what you want. You'll see the time on the left, which, like I say, I had 3 flights, about 2 minutes each flight. The battery draw on the left, you'll see that little picture of a battery, milliamps on the right, and the yeah, that's it. I believe that's it. Sorry, that's just thrown me for 6, that has. I should have started this again from scratch, but whatever. And just to clarify, no, I have not been in rehab. I'm fine. I don't drink and I don't take drugs. I'm boring, I know. Right then, let's run to the flight footage. And at the end, I'll put up 3 captions all together of the individual end I'm really thrown for 6 of that rehab, sorry. At the end of the video, I will put up 3 captions side by side showing you the results of each flight, i.e. how much milliamps drawn and stuff like that. Okay then, pilots and ground crew, like I said, this is somewhat for you to make up your own minds. Cheap, very expensive, or depending, not very expensive, depending on where you shop actually. But yeah, but if you just want a steady fly around, few rolls, few loops and stuff like that, I'd go for this one. If you really want the power and the punch, and you're already used to flying bigger quads and stuff, you go for this one. And that's sort of like an in-betweeny, right, because it's got power and punch, but it's only a 650mm, so it ain't got as much as your 850mm. Right then, to the flights.